Good morning, America. How are you? I am Lon.
And I'm Glenda.
Welcome to our new travel channel, Trippin Over 60. Maybe it's both.
Country of Austria. I just knew I almost fell a minute ago.
Oh, boy.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Well, I'm hurting now. Yeah, so that just happened. We decided we needed to come inside, do this video from the safety of a chair.
Yeah. We did name our channel Trippin Over 60, but when we named it Trippin Over 60, it was really in the sense of tripping as in travel, not so much literally falling on the ice. But
yeah. So we're going to just start all over from the beginning. Here we go. Good morning, America. How are you? I'm Lon.
And I'm Glenda.
Welcome to our new YouTube channel, Trippin Over 60.
Today we just want to take a minute to introduce ourselves and our channel and talk to you about what our plans are for the future. We are a couple in our mid-60s, which may be obvious. We retired a couple of years ago. We're just getting started with our journey.
Yeah, so many of the YouTubers that we watch and enjoy, they've sold their houses, sold their cars, sold everything, and they're traveling full time. That looks pretty awesome to us, but we're not going to be doing that yet. We are part-time travelers, intermittent travelers. We'll probably go 2 to 3 times a year for 2 to 3 months at a time.
Yeah, and with that, we are maintaining our home for now and just letting ourselves have a chance to see how travel goes for us. So prior to setting out on any of these adventures, we got together and we thought about what it was we wanted to do.
Right. So we both put together our priority list. We did this separately and then came back together, put them on a whiteboard side by side to see what our priorities were. We kind of ranked them based on that. And we used that to determine where we would be going first.
Right. So once that was all said and done, it shook out that I was most interested in going to Austria, the whole country of Austria, and in particular Salzburg.
Yeah, and I really wanted to go to Strasbourg, France. So the trip was going to be a Salzburg-Strasbourg trip, and it turned into a little bit more than that.
Yeah, we ended up, because we went to Vienna as part of our Austria journey, we decided to take a quick trip over to Budapest. So we spent a week in Budapest, which we thoroughly enjoyed, and that was really a surprise.
Yep, that was a great city.
Yeah.
Really liked it.
Yeah. So that is a trip that we completed last fall, and now we are getting ready to embark on another journey. So we really had not intended to do a YouTube channel, but it's just working out that we want to document our travels. And we also thought, we're learning things along the way. What we were talking about, what we want, if we do a channel, what's it going to be about?
So it's going to be a lot of learning for us and hopefully education, some entertainment, definitely, and encouragement. Definitely encourage everyone to get out there and travel according to what you're able to.
Right, because at this age, it seems like it's probably a little bit more difficult than when you're younger. Not only because physically it's a little bit more challenging, but also just mentally, all the changes and all the things we need to learn. But honestly, it's so inspiring and keeps you feeling much more invigorated and being part of life. So with that said, the next priority that came up on our whiteboard exercise was this next trip, which we are taking in just a few weeks.
Yeah, well, actually, we leave in 2 days now.
Yeah.
It's coming up fast.
Weeks. Yeah, you're right.
But it's going to be 9 weeks in total. We're leaving in a couple days, going to Florida for a week, spend time with family and friends. Mm-hmm. From there, we will end up boarding a ship and taking a cruise, a transatlantic cruise, from Fort Lauderdale to Barcelona.
Yep. And then Barcelona is a large city. One of the lessons that we learned on our original trip last fall was that really we prefer mid-sized cities or even villages over the larger cities. Of course, the large cities have a lot to offer in terms of some of the most famous sites, and also, a lot of landmarks, a lot of museums.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not necessarily big on the museums. I just enjoy the history of the architecture. It's pretty amazing. So
yeah,
just kind of immersing ourselves a little bit within the culture and how they go about regular life.
Right, and we do on occasion take a tour or an excursion, and typically they are like food tours or wine tours or maybe some sort of a boat tour. That's the type of thing that we like to do to get out and enjoy. We've also done a fair amount of hiking and just going to small villages, walking around, seeing what they have to offer. There's always a surprise around every corner. So that's kind of how we adventure. So with that said, when we land in Barcelona, we are taking a flight immediately to the island of Majorca, just off the east coast of Spain. And we're going to be spending a week there. And then after that, we are going to fly to Sevilla and spend another 10 days there. So in all, we'll be in Spain for about 3 weeks.
Yep. And then from there, we will go down to the Algarve region of Portugal. And we're there for a couple of weeks, a couple different towns along there, which we are really looking forward to. And then we finish up in Lisbon. And that's so 3 weeks in Spain, 3 weeks in Portugal. It was 2 weeks to get there, a week in Florida. So really our longest trip that we've ever taken in our lives, so 9 weeks.
Yeah, so we're really looking forward to it. Lots of different kinds of journeys. And when we're in Lisbon, when we're in Sevilla, we're planning to take some day trips to see some of the small villages in those areas. So that's another thing that we're really looking forward to doing.
Yep, we are.
So with that said, we hope that you found this introduction at least helpful to know who we are and what our channel is going to be about. We'll be sharing a lot of information on some of our planning, some of our journey, and then also budget type information. So we hope that you find this interesting and that you'll come along.
Yeah, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, guys, keep on tripping. I don't know, primarily the Algarve?
No. So basically, right. So when it was all said and done, my priority was Austria, the whole country of Austria. I just knew I almost fell a minute ago.
Oh, boy.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I saw it was coming for me.